Algonquin Books of Chapel Hill and Workman Audio present Down Along with That Devil's Bones, A Reckoning with Monuments, Memory, and the Legacy of White Supremacy by Towne O'Neill. Read by Geoffrey Cantor. All wars are fought twice, the first time on the battlefield, the second time in memory. Viet tan nguyen, nothing ever dies. They say when trouble comes, close ranks, and so the white people did. Jean Rhys, Wide Sargasso Sea. Prologue. Ever since that bright morning in March 2015, when I came across a Confederate cemetery on a major civil rights anniversary, I've been chasing the story of Nathan Bedford Forrest, the Confederate general's brutal life, his long afterlife, and the fates of 4 of the monuments that honor him. That chase prompted a personal reckoning, too, and the story, for me, begins and ends with an empty pedestal. The first pedestal was the one I found in Selma's old live oak cemetery, and the tale starts innocently enough, or so I thought at the time. I was looking for free parking. It was March 7th, 50 years to the day since Alabama police officers beat, whipped, and tear-gassed hundreds of black demonstrators on Selma's Edmund Pettus Bridge. President Obama was in town to mark the anniversary with a speech and to cross the bridge in remembrance. More than 40,000 other people showed up, too. On my drive into Selma that morning, the streets of the usually sleepy city were suddenly constricted with cars, and the sidewalks were overflowing with people gathering for the event. So I turned into Old Live Oak Cemetery, just 2 miles from the bridge, figuring I might find an out-of-the-way spot where I could park. Old Live Oak is one of those cemeteries that is so expansive that it has its own system of roads. It's also a bingo board of Old South cliches, shaded by centuries-old live oaks and magnolias bearded by Spanish moss, and with dappled sunlight spilling across the mausoleums. And all around there were signs to alert visitors that Confederate Memorial Circle was closed for maintenance. Do not trespass. I was there to report on the Bloody Sunday anniversary, so I had people to interview, plus I wanted to hear President Obama speak, and I was already running late. But those signs caught my eye. At the center of the circle, a woman was resealing the brick surrounding a pillar topped by a generic Confederate soldier. Next to her, a German shepherd sat at attention. Workers in jeans and cut-off shirts were putting up a wrought-iron fence around an old cannon. And on the far side of the circle stood a tall granite.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?